YouTube world, what's going on? Welcome back to Midweek Mojo. I hope everyone is having a great and productive week. So this week I wanted to do something a little special. First and foremost, today is my birthday. I turned 27 years old, and I find that on our birthdays we either do one of two things. We think about all the things that we've accomplished, which is great, or sometimes we think about all the things that we haven't accomplished. And I kind of just want to encourage you today, before I get into the main clip of this video, is just to celebrate your growth. We may have dreams and goals that we have set out before us that we haven't yet accomplished. And it's good, especially this is getting close to the end of the year. I want you to keep pushing and keep striving to hit those goals and make them a reality. But I also want you to just take a minute, take 2 minutes if you need to, and just think about all the things that you have accomplished this year. And just take those 2 minutes to celebrate that. Celebrate your growth. So in this next clip that I'm going to play for you guys, it was a video that I recorded and it was kind of short, so I didn't know what to do with it, but it goes into the concept of celebrating growth versus goals. So I'm going to let that next video just explain itself. But another announcement that I did want to make, next week I will be hosting a motivational call to help everyone get their minds geared and set for the new year. So next week, November 30th, 8 p.m. on the dot, I'm going to host a call. I'm just going to talk about what needs to take place mentally for you to really create a new you. So many times people always say new year, new me, and they make the same mistakes year after year. They end up being the same person and there's no true change. Something one of my mentors taught me, Paul Martinelli, is that belief drives your behavior. And many times we try to change our behaviors without first changing our beliefs. I'm also going to talk to you about how to actually create and execute a plan so that you can guarantee your success for the next year. So instead of just going through next year on a day-to-day basis or a week-to-week or month-to-month basis, I want you guys to be strategic about creating a successful life for you in 2017. So thank you for watching. Get ready for the next clip, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you once again for tuning into Midweek Mojo. Welcome back. I hope everybody is having a great week so far. So today, like I said, this video is going to be very short, sweet, and to the point. So there's something that I've realized in life, and I've been guilty of it in the past. I realized that there are two different concepts or two different ways of thinking. You can either be goal conscious or you can be growth conscious. Now, goals have their place. I'm not saying that you shouldn't set goals or that goals are a bad thing. But what I realized is, especially in my generation, many people want the goals without having to go through the growth. You see, a person who's focused on goals says, what do I have to do? A person who's focused on growth says, who do I need to become? And one thing that I found is that goals will help you attain success, but growth will help you sustain the success. So let's say, for instance, you're working with a company and somehow, some way you end up getting an executive position. You get the 6-figure income. You get the BMW. You have the title. Everything is sweet and grand. But you haven't attained much growth. So you have that executive position, but you lack leadership skills. You lack communication skills. Therefore, you struggle and you're not very effective and efficient at your job. You have 6-figure income, which is great. Who doesn't want to have a 6-figure income? But you lack financial education. So therefore, you're not a good steward of the money that you're making. So you're making 6 figures, but you find yourself spending more than you're making. You find yourself in consistent debt. You've got the goal, but you skip the growth part. You see, a person who is focused on a goal, they're focused on the destination. They're focused on getting there. But a person who's more growth conscious, they're focused on the journey that it takes to get there. And I find that if you're focused on the journey, you will always hit the destination. So put your mindset. I want you to be more conscious of growth than you are of goals. The goals are great. Keep the goals. But also just be more growth minded. There's so many times that you may not have hit the goal, but you're growing and you're so much closer to achieving that goal. One of the worst things that you can ever do is skip that process of growth and somehow, by some crazy way, end up with the goal. Let's look at marriage, for instance. Especially in my generation, we have this microwave mentality, and we want things to happen and we want them to happen now. And so many people rush into marriage. They rush to the destination of marriage, but little do they realize marriage is more of a journey than it is a destination. So if you do not have the proper character to sustain that marriage, it may fall apart. Which brings me back to my original point. If you focus on goals, you will attain success. But if you focus on growth, you will sustain success. So thank you for taking the time to watch these videos. I want to thank each and every one of you for continuing to support this channel. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button below. Continue to share this video with your family, with your friends. Continue to like these videos and continue to comment and give me feedback. So I hope that each and every one of you has a great rest of the week. I hope that you all enjoy your Thanksgiving Day tomorrow. And don't forget, next week, Wednesday, November 30th, 8 p.m. on the dot, I will be hosting my conference call to help all of us get geared up for the new year. So many people wait for the new year to get geared up, but you've got to start ahead of time if you're really serious. So I can't wait to see each and every one of you next week, and I can't wait to hear from you all on next week's conference call. Have a great day.